Hello, I'm Timmy Fairfield, President of Futurist Climbing Consultants. On behalf of Veracity Insurance Solutions, I'd like to welcome you to the Art of Falling video, where we'll be sharing with you gymnastic falling techniques that can help reduce the risk of injuries while bouldering. We recommend adhering to the following guidelines while bouldering. Remove cumbersome jewelry including necklaces, earrings, chains, large belt buckles, spiked bracelets and collars, and remove sunglasses and secure prescription lenses to avoid eye injuries. Remove toothbrushes from chalk bags worn around the waist. Avoid clipping objects to your body such as keys, mobile phones, or pagers, if that's what suits your fancy. Avoid wearing a climbing harness while bouldering, as it gets in your way for climbing movement and it's very cumbersome when falling. All of these personal effects serve only to encumber your climbing movement and present a potential hazard upon impact from a fall. We recommend adhering to the following bouldering area etiquette while bouldering. Exercise spatial awareness of your surroundings. Yield the right of way to climbers already on the wall to avoid collisions with other inattentive climbers or spotters, regardless of their ability. Stay off of the designated landing zone when not climbing or spotting. Avoid disrupting another climber's landing zone. Protect the climber's landing zone from the invasion of other bystanders and foreign objects. Keep landing zones clear of other people. Spotters and onlookers should avoid crowding in close proximity to a climber's landing zone, as it may cause pinning, resulting in deactivation of the flooring system's ability to properly absorb the impact force of a falling climber. The climbing facility monitoring staff may suggest to any climber that they utilize proper falling and landing techniques in the bouldering area if they observe incorrect falling habits. Please do not take offense to such intervention regardless of your climbing ability. Please avoid and be aware of foreign objects inadvertently placed in the bouldering landing zone, including benches or chairs, water bottles, spilled fluids or food on vinyl mats, climbing gear and hardware, climbing shoes, chalk bags or toothbrushes, or any other miscellaneous personal effects. Proper biomechanics will help you manage the impact of bouldering falls and increase your climbing longevity. The most important things to remember for execution of the basic falling technique are to change your mindset from climbing to cat mode. Mentally prepare for your landing. Spot your landing. Relax, drop, and roll to execute appropriate falling technique. You'll want to remember the following basic falling and landing technique biomechanics. Widen your foot and arm stance for balance. Slightly bend the knees and the elbows. Remember to retract your arms and absorb from the legs. As you roll onto the mat, you'll want to tuck your chin and engage the neck to avoid whiplash. Avoid the following tendencies when landing from a bouldering fall. Avoid landing with twisted ankles. Instead, land square on the bottom of the soles of your feet. Avoid sticking the landing and bending forward from the lower back. Remember, we don't get points for sticking the landing. Avoid extending your arms to reach for the floor. Avoid extending the legs perpendicularly from the torso when landing on the front or side of the torso. Avoid attempting to land on one leg. Avoid landing with the feet together, which can result in the face making contact with the knees upon impact. Avoid allowing the knees to knock together when absorbing from the legs upon impact. Avoid landing on top of your arm when landing on the side of your torso, which may result in pinning of the arm against the floor. The supine double breakfall technique is ideal when falling flat out of a horizontal position onto your back when you have insufficient height or time to correct yourself into a side breakfall position. Keep your legs extended, shoulder width apart, and with the knees slightly bent. Remember to tuck your chin to stabilize the neck and look at your belly. Upon impact, execute a palms down, straight arm slap simultaneously with both arms out at a 30 to 45 degree angle to the side of your torso, keeping the arms parallel with the landing surface at the instant of impact to dissipate the force of a fall and to counteract whiplash. The side breakfall technique is ideal when encountering a lateral, drifting fall which causes rotation of the body onto the side upon impact with the mat. Roll the lower shoulder forward to avoid landing on your arm. Tuck your chin to support your neck. Keep your legs extended with the knees slightly bent and offset from one another and parallel to the landing surface. For proper execution of the side break falling technique, It's important to remember to straight arm slap with the palms down, with the arm on the lower side of your torso at an angle of 30 to 45 degrees in front of your torso, keeping the slapping arm parallel with the landing surface at the instant of impact to dissipate the force of the fall and to counteract whiplash. The frontal prone break falling technique is ideal when you are over-rotating onto the front of your torso with insufficient height or time to correct yourself into a side break falling position. Keep your legs shoulder width apart with the thighs as an extension of the plane of the torso and your knees slightly bent. Keep your neck in a neutrally straight position with the head turned to one side. Execute a simultaneous slap with the palms down with both arms bent at 90 degrees overhead, keeping the arms parallel with the landing surface at the instant of impact to dissipate the force of your fall and to counteract whiplash. If you fall from high enough off the mat, you can avoid having to execute this face plant technique by log rolling to one side or the other and executing the preferable side break falling technique that we have demonstrated. Do not spot someone significantly larger than yourself. Instead, spot those who are smaller or of a similar height and similar weight. Before spotting or attempting a boulder problem, identify potentially dangerous moves that could result in joint locking, over-rotation, or inversion of your body in the event of a fall. These potentially dangerous moves include the following: horizontal roof climbing, overhead foot placements, high heel hooks and heel hooks on in-cut holds, foot cams and toe cams between two holds. To avoid collisions, do not position yourself directly beneath the climber you're spotting. Maintain balanced body position with a wide foot stance and wide arms. Keep your thumbs in with slightly bent elbows and knees. Prioritize protecting the neck and head of the falling climber. Do not attempt to entirely catch a falling climber. The spotter's role is to neutralize the body position of the falling climber, enabling them to execute proper falling technique upon impact. Thank you for watching the Art of Falling Bouldering Orientation video. We're confident that mastery of the recommended gymnastic falling techniques that we have instructed and demonstrated will enable you to have a more enjoyable bouldering experience. On behalf of Veracity Insurance Solutions and Futurist Climbing Consultants, we'd like to wish you the best of luck pushing your limits in our bouldering area. Remember, go hard, go big, and have a smooth landing.